All right, we did it again. Jordan record collection. We talk about the Michael Jordan cards that ended on Monday night in the Fanatics weekly auctions. This would be auction number 174. These cards ended on Sunday, May 18th, and we're going to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got to look at 11 cards today. Guys, I don't know who mentioned the C word, not that C word, correction, but this market ain't correcting. Buckle up. Let me know if you have any of these Michael Jordan cards. Let me know if you broke the all-time record on these sales numbers or you broke the all-time record on the good way or the bad way. Either you were the buyer or the seller. Let me know in the comments. I do these videos for you guys and for all the folks out there that are collecting Michael Jordan cards with me. This is something because last night in the Fanatics recap video, we had 7 or 8 brand new Michael Jordan records on big hierarchy cards. Well, the beat continued as we came down the list into the cards that were $3,000, $2,000, even $1,000. One card in particular, a base card, PSA 10, sold for 4 figures. It eclipsed the 1,000 mark for the first time in history. Stay tuned till the end of the video if you want to see that card. Enjoy the Michael Jordan record collection. Subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell icon so you get notifications of when new Cajun Cardboard videos drop. Enjoy this video, guys, on your Tuesday. If you've got a bunch of unwanted inventory that you've been sitting on for days, weeks, months, years, ship it to Fanatics Marketplace and let them do all the work. Just make sure when you ship it, you use the promotional code CAJUN, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N. All right, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. And this just keeps happening. It's like week after week, I've got this video I get to put out, and the video is getting longer and longer because there's more and more Michael Jordan cards that are breaking all-time records. Again, I don't mean to sound like a hype beast or a hype machine here, but damn it. I mean, if the cards are doing it, I'm going to talk about it. And if they start to go down, maybe we'll do, which Michael Jordan cards are doing the worst all time. We try to keep everybody apprised of what's really, truly going on in the hobby. The first thing I will say is do me a favor, guys. If you ever want to break records and you want to sell your Michael Jordan cards on the Fanatics weekly auction, which has become the premier platform to sell Michael Jordan cards of all shapes, sizes, and ages, consider using the promo code CAJUN so you can support this Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel and I can continue to bring you guys the most consistent content in the hobby. It's real simple. When you send your card or cards in, it could be hundreds of cards at once. You only got to put the promo code in there one time. Just type in CAJUN, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N, and boom, all of your cards will fall under the Cajun umbrella, and a little fraction of Michael Rubin's money will come back to support me so I can keep doing what I'm doing, educating and entertaining the hobby and having a great dialogue and learning a lot along the way. So bills paid, let's get cranking. Here we go. The first card is a card I was not super familiar with. I've seen the card. I know there's an autographed version. Apparently this is a trade card, a redemption card. Somebody actually messaged me on Instagram. One of the great viewers of the channel said, hey, I don't know if you know about this card, broke an all-time record last night. I think you were supposed to sign your name on this card that you see on your screen and then send it into Upper Deck or whoever, I guess SP Authentic, I guess, I don't know who produces that. And they sent you back like a Michael Jordan autograph card, the autograph version of this card. I don't know if that's true or not, and you guys can research it. Beckett's a good place to start, but I'm just talking about this actual trade card. This is not an autograph card, but it's from 1997. It's called Sign of the Times, Stars and Rookies Michael Jordan Trade Card or Redemption Card. And in a BGS 9 last night, this freaking card sold for $4,680. Do you guys realize how big that is? This is a card that's only sold 5 times ever in a BGS 9 grade. And in the last 4 sales have been 1,000, 3,000, 4,000, and now 4,680, a new all-time record. There's not that many of these floating out there. BGS is only graded 14. And guess what? Best in class, BGS 9 as high as it gets. Next, we've got a Golden Touch. This was not an all-time record, I repeat. This did not break the all-time record, but damn did it jump. This card most recently sold for $2,750 in November, right before Christmas last year. Here we are 6 months later. It jumped all the way to $4,080, which is the second highest sale of the Golden Touch all time. The card's up 900% over the last, whatever that is, all time since 2006 or 7 or whatever. Over the last 2 years, you're looking at a card that's up a steady, consistent 34.65% and does not seem to be looking back. Remember, there's 2 years of Golden Touch. This is probably probably the least sought after because it's just plain ugly. But it is a very rare card indeed. 73 pop and a 9.5. There's only 12 PSA 10s, and that card will set you back $23,000. There's only been 515 graded ever between PSA and BGS and SGC. I'm not sure why I clicked there. Here we go, end to end. Guys, this is a hierarchy card. It is a Michael Jordan insert, but it is by no means, by no way, shape, or form is this a rare card. But in PSA 10, things start to get pricey. Great looking card. I love the card. I've always liked the horizontal Jordan inserts. Some people do, some people don't. Look at the all-time record that this card just shattered. Guys, in March of last year was the last time we saw this PSA 10 even a sniff 1,350. That was the prior all-time high. This one last night does 2,880. Is that right? Holy crap. That is a monster sale. Like I said, Fanatics weekly auctions seem to be the place to sell your Michael Jordan inserts. Again, it's been graded 400 times. I think there's many more of these out there. I think people might start grading them even if they look like a 9 now. That's a 5% gem rate. There is 16 PSA 10s. That is not a big number. I'm lucky to have one of these things. And this one last night sold for 2,880. Guess what? If we plug in PSA 9 and type in most recent sold, remember 2,880 for a 10. How about a PSA 9 sells for $100? $100 for a PSA 9 of this exact same card. So $100, 2,880, that's about 27x. So the margin between, I'm just gonna get this off because I keep clicking that for some reason. I'm used to doing the Monday videos. Again, 2,880 is the new number for the 10. The 9 is a $100 card. How crazy is that? How about the 96 Topps Chrome Season's Best? People affectionately call this card the In Fuego because it says In Fuego on there. There's a Topps version, which I think looks better. There's a Topps Chrome version, which you see on your screen, which is a little more reserved. This was not the all-time record, but this was the highest sale of this card since 2023. So it looks to be inching back towards that 2,772 all-time high. This 2,280, second highest price ever out of 21 sales historically. StarQuest Green, I need this. I need it badly. I want the whole rainbow. I can't get it. And let me tell you why. Because this PSA 10 is a mother to pick up. The PSA 10 last night did over the $2,000 mark. Deuces Wild, 2,220. I bid on it. I got obliterated. I was willing to break the all-time record. Okay, I'm just going to tell you. I'll let the cat out of the bag. I bid more than the $1,749.99 all-time record, and I didn't even get close because this card went for $2,220 last night. Again, I said Deuces Wild. It's a pop 22. Some things are meant to be. 6% gem rate, not the rarest thing in the world, just one of the parallels. There's red, there's blue, there's green, there's gold. The StarQuest Gold is obviously a humongous Tier 1 Michael Jordan card that I also don't have. I think all I have is like the blue. I think it's the only one I have. So just a really tough card to pick up. Again, just like the end to end, that was a 27-to-1 ratio. I'm curious about what this PSA 9 is going to say right here. 470. Okay, so a little bit more reasonable ratio, like a 4-to-1, and there's not that many PSA 9s out there either. 115 of them, so 172 to 2,220 still. Would be nice to pick up a PSA 9 maybe as a placeholder. And then you're going to be shocked by this. So this card did sell last night, but it wasn't reported for some reason because it was mislabeled. Well, that's the reason. Fanatics left out the word championship. So this card sold last night for a little over $2,000, breaking the all-time record for a base Michael Jordan Metal Universe Championship. The all-time record before this sale was $1,750, and this one last night got it. It was a little over $2,000. I don't have it pulled up. I'm sorry. You guys can go check it out, but it did shatter the all-time record. This is a card that sold 105 times in PSA 10, and out of 105 times, it's really 106 times. The 106th one was the magical charm because it went over the 2,000 mark. New all-time record for a base Michael Jordan Metal Universe Championship PSA 10. Another record, no, not a record, but I wanted to show you what this card's done recently, and it's all based on aesthetics. It's pop 80, so it's not the crazy rarest thing in the world. Just only a few less than there were of that Metal Universe Championship PSA 10. But this is the 98, going back to the Garden, busting the Knicks' ass with those original Jordan 1s that caused his feet to bleed. This 85G gold medallion parallel over the last 2 years is up 58%, but specifically I wanted to show you that it's toying and teasing and fondling the record very recently. Let's go to 6 months, because there you go. There's your 6-month chart. It's 38% growth over the last 6 months, and it's gotten to, what, the high price is $2,000. It's flirting with the 2,000 number. Sold last night for $1,950, so we're right there. This one is steadily at that ceiling where the record was broken. 2000, 1740, 2040, 1750, 1995, and then last night 1950. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that's a card that's hot and heavy, and it seems to be pushing the envelope, trying to bust through that 2000 barrier consistently. And then another card, this is the 1090, serial number to 1090. It's the 97 finest refractors. It's got the creators at the top. It's a serial number to 1090 card. It sold last night on Fanatics weekly auction number 174 for $1,860. That's $210 more than the prior highest, which was a quad gem. The card that sold last night was a gem plus, and so just a little bit of enough of a boost with that extra 10 on centering right there to push that card over. Greening often the issue on this card. This one looks pretty good to me. This was the record beforehand, $210 cheaper. Not as good. Tell me if I'm wrong. Not as good. So this is a gem plus, $14.91, and this is cert number 188. So different cards here, okay? So different cards, but the exact same grades. But look how good this one looks. And then look at this one right here. Not the same. Now, maybe it's just the camera. I don't know. But new all-time record for the card that you see on your screen right there, the 97 finest, number 287 Creators Refractor. How about just the little brother, right? The Frequent Flyer Club. That's what this is. It's got those 4 rounded corners, so it's not that tough to grade. There's 142 PSA 10s. This card did $1,830 last night. A card that has a 27% gem rate. It's been graded 771 times. Remember, Big Brother is the upgrade, which looks different, and it's got upgrade stamped across the front of it in gold foil. This one does $1,830. That's $130 more than the 2023 sale, which had held the record for a couple of years there. So new standard set there for the Frequent Flyer from 1997 Hoops. Another hierarchy card here, of course. Look how big Jordan's hands are. Crazy. I really like the design of that card. I love the horizontal stuff. I do. I don't know why. I just do. I know some of you hate it. Number crunchers, it doesn't get more common than this. They printed a zillion of these cards. It's card number 1 in the insert set. The numbers crunchers is very condition sensitive. That is a fact, right? But what happens when you have a very condition sensitive, even if it's a high print run Michael Jordan card with easy pack odds, if the pop is what? Let's go look at it on the PSA 10. The pop is only 62. The card's going to do things. A 5% gem rate, that's the recipe for success. It's a Jordan, it's a hierarchy, it's a PSA 10, it's a low pop, and it's a low gem rate. 1,590 is the new all-time high, shattered last night on Fanatics. Guys, we're at probably at least 15, probably 25 Michael Jordan cards that broke all-time records last night. I didn't even go below the $1,000 mark. So this is about as low as I got. I've got one more card. You're not going to believe it. Another base Michael Jordan all-time record. It's the 95 metal. It's just a regular freaking card. This ain't the Silver Spotlight Parallel. This is just a Pop 82 1995 metal PSA 10. It sold for $1,000 last night. $1,000 for a metal PSA 10. It's a Pop 82. It's a 2% gem rate. Check out the numbered graded, right? Very, very high print run. We've had 3,879 of these graded. 82 of them have come out as a PSA 10. Somebody clicked the button last night and chased this thing all the way up to $1,000. The old record was back in 2021 of 916. We beat it by more than $150. So 1,080 is the new number for that base 1995 Michael Jordan number 13. Remember, there's a Silver Spotlight out there. If we take this out, let me just put in silver. Oops, that's not how you type silver. Check out the Silver Spotlight PSA 10, 3,600, and that is a significantly lower pop on that card, I believe. Pop 33, so not that significantly lower. It's really not that rare of a parallel. It's been graded over 1,000 times as well. Also a tough gem rate, but this one I think I still need in a PSA 10. I think I had like a BGS 9.5 or something. But amazing, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Michael Jordan cards that either broke or pushed up near all-time records. Another episode of Michael Jordan Jordan record collection is in the books. Let me know if you guys were in on any of these, if you thought you had them, if you got a story behind them, if you know more about that sign of the times, you know, redemption card. I want to know. I want to know. Part of the reason I'm doing these videos is to get more educated, understand the Michael Jordan card market more, and share what I'm learning along with you guys so we can all, of course, learn together. Thank you guys for watching. As always, enjoy your week. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.